hit Brainiac. Hit Brainiac. Hit Brainiac. Hit
DOEDOE.
Yo, what's poppin'? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy DOEDOE, aka the Hit Brainiac, back at you with another video while I'm eating or trying to eat healthy. Guys, I can't believe I've never had Chick-fil-A. I just had Chick-fil-A for the first time not too long ago. And my goodness. The sauce that they put on that bad boy is super duper amazing. It's like that Cane's sauce. I don't know if y'all been to Cane's, but this is way better than Cane's, in my opinion. But that Cane's sauce is good, bro. That shit is bomb. But today we're going to be checking out if you like Harry Potter, you are a good person. I wanted to, instead of watching it, I thought I would react to it as well. Because I'm going to watch it regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and check it out, man. This is if you like Harry Potter, you are a good person. Let's find out why.
What house you'd be in at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry? Have you already found out what your Patronus would be? Have you read all the books cover to cover and seen all the movies more times than you can count?
I can't
then
say
you
I'm
must be a
that much of a
bona fide
stan.
Potterhead. And according to a recent study, that makes you a really good person. Okay, so how can scientists determine that someone from the Harry Potter fandom is a good person? And what exactly does being a good person mean?
Good question.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a bit.
Good question, guys. Actually, can you guys drop in the comments? Can you tell what exactly is the definition of a good person in your own definition? I really can we do that? You guys know I like to do these timestamps. Please interact. Let's interact. It's about this whole channel is about interaction. Let's interact, guys. What defines a good person? I guess let me start. I think a good person is somebody who, I guess, does good, carries himself in a good manner, doesn't necessarily mean they don't do bad things, because everybody's done bad things, but a good person is someone who portrays good gestures that other people wouldn't normally do, always stepping out of your way. Can a good person be bad? Yes. You guys let me know. Let me know what you think. Drop in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. Everybody will describe it differently. Try to describe something that I didn't already say.
But first, let me recap for anyone who might not be familiar with the characters in the series. Plus, this stuff is important in the whole scheme of things. Okay, Harry is an orphan who lives in a cupboard under the stairs with his aunt, uncle, and cousin. They're not the nicest of people, and they treat Harry like dirt. In case you didn't catch that from the whole living under the stairs thing. The boy is kind of seen as a weirdo in the beginning, before he becomes a great wizard and a loyal friend and hero to many. Hermione Granger comes from a family of highly educated people in the real world. She's an extremely studious and smart bookworm, which allows her to save the day many times. But she's also seen as an oddball in the wizarding world. This is mostly because her parents are just normal or muggle dentists that earn a living fixing people's teeth. Then we get to Ron Weasley, a red-headed boy who comes from an extremely poor family of 8. Ron always gets hand-knitted sweaters from his mom for Christmas, and she often sends him letters known as howlers that scream at the poor guy for everyone around to hear. This makes Ron a laughingstock to the entire school.
I see.
He also has pretty low self-esteem because of where he comes from. But he later turns out to
Ron,
be one of the story's
believe in
biggest
yourself,
heroes.
man.
And of course, we can't forget about Hagrid, a half-giant who always has exotic magical pets. Hagrid is a massive man who looks scary when you first see him. But we soon learn that he's just a big sweetheart with a giant heart of gold. Neville Longbottom, who's extremely clumsy and forgetful, also ends up becoming a hero once he decides to be brave. And it's worth mentioning Luna Lovegood. She's a soft-spoken girl who sorta lives in her own dream world and actually sees creatures that others can't. She also turns out to be quite a major player in the story. So, the overall theme with these characters is that they're all odd in their own way, but they have a strong friendship and manage to bravely overcome the negativity they face from others. Oh yeah, and of course, defeat the bad guys and save the world. How could I forget? Now, here's where the science-y stuff comes in. The people who have read the Harry Potter books and/or watched the movies and fell in love with them must have formed a strong bond with each of these characters and their great friendship.
Interesting. I can see that. Okay.
This love and understanding for people who don't fit in could alter your worldview and make you more sensitive and empathetic toward people who are different from others. You'll get to know the person and like them for who they are. You won't judge someone based on their economic status, background, physical appearance, oddities, and whatnot. This is what I'm talking about when I say a good person, and I think most would agree that these traits describe a decent and kind human being. Anyway, the study, called The Greatest Magic of Harry Potter, Reducing Prejudice, was led by psychologist Dr. Loris Visali. It consisted of 3 parts in which they tested elementary, high school, and university students. The younger kids were asked to complete surveys, while the older participants answered questions before and after reading these books or parts of them. In the end, they noticed a significant connection between people who identify with the positive characters in the series and a better attitude towards stigmatized groups in society. It makes total sense if you think about it. In the books and movies, there's an overwhelming positive message with a focus on love, friendship, and tolerance, even in the face of horrible circumstances. Harry was tragically orphaned when he was just a baby, yet he continues to keep love in his heart. At some point in the series, Sirius Black even tells us that the ones who truly love us never really leave our sides. Look at the troubles Hermione goes through. The reader empathizes with her so deeply when she gets called a mudblood because her parents aren't wizards. This teaches us empathy, and that it's not okay to call people nasty names that hurt their self-esteem.
I see.
And Hagrid isn't the only example of a book being wrongly judged by its cover. Just look at Professor Snape. You think he's this evil guy the whole time, and, spoiler alert, and then you find out he's actually really good. Even Malfoy shows us that mean people can change, so it's not good to judge them too harshly either. That's an incredibly mature and admirable quality to teach people through literature.
Very true.
Even Harry says to Voldemort,
Very true.
the really evil bad guy whose name you shouldn't even say.
You know, they say after the age of 7, it's kind of hard to teach, anything that will seriously stick. Because after kids, they'll learn the most between 0 to 7. That's just what I've heard. I don't know.
You'll never know love or friendship, and I feel sorry for you. Oh yeah, the books and movies are full of wise quotes that one should certainly live by. Albus Dumbledore, the school's headmaster, is a great source for a lot of those. Like when he says, "We must face the choice of what is right and what is easy." And there's also, "It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be." Now, you can really see how these books can shape someone's worldview for the better. Reading about struggles of alienated people could make you more sensitive towards them, as you can see through their eyes and picture yourself in their shoes. Sometimes, you can even notice personality traits in them that you also see in yourself. In that case, you can learn to be strong like these characters, lean on your friends, and stay positive in a world that's, unfortunately, filled with negativity and insensitivity. Whether you read these books as a kid, a teen, or even as an adult, like I did, these aren't just fantastical stories of wizards and magic. They're full of extremely important life lessons to learn. These messages make you a better person, and that's now been proven by science. I'd say reading Harry Potter kind of puts a spell on you, so that you see people's quirks and differences in a positive way, and open your heart to acceptance.
Interesting.
And that's pretty magical, isn't it? Do you agree that the Harry Potter books have helped mold a kinder generation? Or perhaps there are other characters or series that have made you a better person? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like.
Yo, that's interesting. That's an interesting conversation. I want to read your thoughts. What do you guys think? Is this facts? I never really got into Harry Potter stuff like that, so I'm not really 100% sure exactly the logistics. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments down below. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I never thought about it that deeply. I feel like I'm still the same person when I watched Harry Potter and when I was done watching. I don't feel like in my life it changed anything significant. I'm still me, the me that was before and after I watched Harry Potter. I hope that wasn't bothering you guys, me eating. I'll miss you guys soon. Thank you for watching, man. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments down below. This is not... I'm pushing content. I don't care. I appreciate you guys watching this constantly. You know, somebody's gonna learn something from this video. I always get something from a comment or a respond privately about something from every video. It's amazing. I'm trying to do other things, try not to laugh challenges, etc. So just stick with me, man. If you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up and then type how you feeling at the exact moment you put the thumbs up in the comments from me. I'm gonna be reading for the specific. Okay. Let me see how y'all do this. I like to see who be. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm gonna be reading it. All right. See you guys later. Thank you.